Let me tell you something, ladies. When a man is really into you, he can try to act cool, play it off, or pretend he doesn't care. But trust me, his behavior will give him away every single time. See, men are simple creatures. We can hide our feelings for a little while, but when that attraction hits deep, it leaks out through our actions. Now, I know some of y'all been confused because he's sending mixed signals. He's saying one thing but doing another. But I'm about to clear it up for you today. When a man is truly feeling you, he'll show these 7 flirty behaviors he just can't hide. 1, his attention suddenly shifts toward you. When a man is into you, everything else starts to fade. His focus locks in. You walk in the room and he notices, even when he's pretending not to. His friends could be talking, the game could be on, but his eyes, they're following you. That's not a coincidence. That's attraction. He might act casual, but his attention will always find its way back to you. When a man is really into you, his focus shifts without him even realizing it. You start to become the center of his attention, even when he's trying to play it cool. It's not something he plans or controls. It just happens naturally. You walk into the room and suddenly his energy changes. He straightens up, his tone shifts, and even if he's in the middle of something important, his eyes seem to find you. That's the power of genuine attraction. It rearranges a man's priorities without him saying a word. You'll notice it when he starts to pay attention to small things about you. He remembers what color you were wearing the other day, what drink you ordered, or a random story you told him a week ago. It's not because he's trying to impress you. It's because his mind has started to make space for you. You'll see it in how he reacts when you talk. Maybe you're surrounded by people, but he's locked in, nodding, laughing at your jokes like they're the funniest thing he's ever heard. His phone might buzz, his friends might call his name, but you've got his attention completely. That's not something you can fake. When a man is truly drawn to a woman, the rest of the world starts to blur. It's like his focus lens narrows down to one person, you. Even when he tries to act nonchalant, his body gives him away. He might steal quick glances, pretend he's not watching you. But the moment you look his way, he looks away fast, acting like he wasn't doing anything. That's his pride trying to stay cool, but his attention keeps exposing him. There's something powerful about being the person who changes the rhythm of a man's world. When he starts noticing your laugh from across the room, when he's subconsciously aware of where you are, when he starts making time just to be around you, that's not coincidence. That's chemistry. You see, men don't invest their attention in someone they don't care about. We're simple. If we're not interested, we're distracted. But when we are, you've got us studying your face, catching your energy, and trying to figure you out. Sometimes he'll even change how he presents himself around you. Maybe he starts dressing a little better, fixing his hair, wearing cologne more often. That's him trying to quietly match your energy. He's not going to admit it, but every small detail becomes part of his silent effort to catch your eye. He'll linger a little longer in conversations, ask questions just to keep talking, or pretend to need your opinion on something he doesn't actually need help with. It's not manipulation. It's instinct. A man's attention doesn't lie. He might not have said anything about liking you yet, but every time his focus finds you in a crowded room, that's his truth showing. And you'll start to feel that attention. It's not loud or obvious, but it's steady. It's that kind of pull where you can sense his eyes on you even when you're not looking. It's in the way he listens, the way he reacts, the way he shows up. And the thing is, most men won't even realize they're doing it. That's how natural it is when he's into you. You don't have to chase it, force it, or guess at it. When a man's attention locks onto you, it's like his subconscious already made the decision. He's interested. His body, his tone, his behavior, they all start moving in your direction before his words ever do. That's the thing about male attraction. It doesn't hide well. When it's real, you'll feel it because he'll make you feel like you're the only one in the room, even if he never says a word. 2, his body language exposes him. You can tell everything from a man's body language. He leans in when you talk, mirrors your moves, and finds little excuses to get close, like brushing your arm or helping you with something small. A man's body betrays his feelings before his mouth ever will. You can always tell when a man is into you by watching his body language. Even when he's trying to play it smooth or pretend he's not that interested, his body will always expose the truth. It's like his movements have a mind of their own. When he's around you, he naturally leans in closer, like he's pulled by something magnetic. He doesn't even realize he's doing it, but his body keeps trying to close the distance between you. That's because attraction isn't just in the mind. It's in the physical energy between two people. He'll face you completely when you're talking, his shoulders turned toward you, his attention locked in. If you're sitting in a group, you'll notice that his body always angles your way, no matter who else is there. There's also that subtle mirroring that happens. You cross your arms, he does it too. You lean on the table, he finds himself doing the same. That's not him trying to copy you on purpose. It's his subconscious sensing up with your rhythm. It's his body's way of saying, I'm connected to you. You'll catch him brushing his hair back when you do, or adjusting his posture when you straighten up. That's how deeply attraction can influence someone physically. It's not spoken, but it's visible. He might find little excuses to touch you in light, harmless ways, a gentle tap on your shoulder, a playful nudge, or a quick hand on your back when he's guiding you through a door. Those small gestures carry more meaning than words ever could. They're signals of interest wrapped in casual actions. And if he's shy, he'll show it differently. He might fidget when you're near, play with his watch, rub the back of his neck, or shift his weight from one foot to the other. His body becomes restless because being close to you makes him both nervous and excited at the same time. You'll notice how he tries to compose himself, taking deep breaths or adjusting his clothes like he's trying to stay calm. That nervous energy is attraction trying to find its balance. Even the way he looks at you says a lot. He might hold eye contact a little too long, or he'll keep looking away just to look back again. That's the push and pull of someone trying not to reveal too much while being completely drawn to you. Sometimes you'll catch that soft smile when he watches you talk. It's not forced. It's natural, almost unguarded. That's his body reacting before his brain has a chance to hide it. He's enjoying your presence, even if he's not saying anything. And then there's the protective stance. When a man likes you, he subtly positions himself near you, slightly in front or beside you. It's not possessive, it's instinctive. His body is signaling safety and awareness, like he's tuned into your space and wants to make sure you're comfortable. If someone approaches you, his posture changes a little, he becomes more alert. That's his energy expressing interest and care all at once. Even how he laughs changes. Around you, his laughter feels a bit different, more open, more genuine, like he's letting his guard down. His eyes soften, his gestures become more expressive, and he stops pretending to be cool. That's when you see the real man beneath the surface. Body language doesn't lie because it's raw and unfiltered. A man can hide his feelings with words, but not with the way he looks at you, moves around you, or finds reasons to stay close. Those small, silent details, leaning in, smiling, touching, mirroring, they tell you everything you need to know. His body will always reveal what his pride is still trying to hide. 3, he starts playfully teasing you. Flirting is a man's way of testing the water. If he's joking, teasing, giving you those little smirks, it's not random. He's trying to see how you respond. If you laugh back, he feels encouraged. If you roll your eyes but smile anyway, he knows he's in the game. When a man starts to flirt with you through teasing, it's never just random playfulness. It's a mix of curiosity, attraction, and a little bit of testing. Teasing is his way of finding out if you're comfortable around him, if you enjoy his attention, and if there's a spark between you. He might joke about something small, maybe the way you talk, something you said, or how you reacted to something funny. But behind that laughter is a quiet question. Do you like me back? He's watching your reaction carefully, trying to see if you smile, laugh, or push him away. Men use humor as a shield when they like someone. It's safer than coming out and saying, I'm into you. So instead, they hide affection inside playfulness. You'll notice how his teasing feels different from how he jokes with others. When he's with you, it's lighter, more personal, but never cruel. He might give you a nickname or call you out on something small just to see you blush. That's his way of building a little private world between you two, a space where it's just the two of you sharing something no one else gets. Sometimes he'll tease you just to make you talk more, to see that expression on your face, or to get another smile out of you. It's his way of saying, I like being around you, without saying the words. Even when he acts like he's joking, he's paying attention to every detail. He's looking for clues. How you respond, how you look at him afterward, whether you tease him back or stay quiet. If you play along, he'll take it as a green light to go further, to open up more. But if you seem uncomfortable, a respectful man will pull back immediately. The way he handles your reaction shows a lot about his intentions. A man who truly likes you won't tease to embarrass you. He'll tease to connect. It's all about the chemistry and rhythm of that back and forth energy. There's something magnetic about the way men flirt through humor. It's disarming. It breaks the tension and turns nervousness into laughter. He may say something like, you think you can handle me, or you always have to win, huh? Not because he's challenging you, but because he wants to build a spark. In those playful moments, he's allowing you to see a side of him that's relaxed and open. You start to see his natural personality shining through. That teasing turns into comfort, and comfort turns into connection. What makes teasing powerful is that it carries double meaning. On the surface, it's funny, but underneath, it's intimate. It creates tension, the good kind, the kind that makes you both aware of the attraction building quietly between you. When he smirks after saying something and watches your reaction, that's him soaking in the moment. He's not trying to win a joke. He's trying to make you feel something. And if you tease him back, that's when the spark really catches fire. The moment you start playing along, you've entered his game of connection. Sometimes teasing becomes his way of saying what he can't express directly. He might make a joke like, you're probably the type to break hearts, huh? Or, I should stay away from you. You look like trouble. Those are not just words, they're disguised admissions of attraction. He's letting you know you've got his attention. And even when he says it with a grin, his eyes give him away. You'll see that warmth, that glint, that mix of admiration and curiosity. That's how you know it's more than just humor. It's interest wrapped in laughter. So when a man teases you, it's not about the joke itself. It's about the rhythm of your reaction, the shared smile, the comfort of being playful together. He's creating a connection, testing the spark, and letting you into his emotional space, one laugh at a time. 4, he finds reasons to communicate. Listen, men don't just text women for no reason. If he's reaching out, sending memes, asking random questions, he's looking for an excuse to stay connected. That's his way of saying, I like you, but I'm trying not to say it yet. When a man starts reaching out to you often, even for small reasons, that's one of the clearest signs he's into you. Men don't invest their time and effort into someone they're not interested in. If he's sending you random texts, sharing a funny video, or asking about something minor, it's not because he's bored. It's because he wants to stay connected to you. He's finding excuses to talk, to keep the energy alive between you, and to remind you that he's there. Sometimes it's subtle. He might ask something he already knows the answer to. just to start a conversation. That's his way of saying, I like you, but I don't want to come on too strong. He might send a message like, did you see that post? Or you'd laugh at what just happened, when really he just wants to hear from you. Men aren't naturally big communicators, so when one starts reaching out, it means you've sparked something in him. He's curious about you. He wants to understand you, talk to you, and find ways to make you smile. Even when he pretends it's casual, every text, call, or message has intention behind it. It's his quiet pursuit, his way of saying you're on his mind without having to say it outright. You'll notice he tries to keep the conversation going, even when it starts to fade. He'll add another question, make another joke, or bring up something you mentioned before. That's because he's paying attention. He remembers details. Maybe you mentioned a show you liked, and the next time he texts, hey, the new episode came out. Did you watch it? It might seem small, but that's thoughtfulness disguised as casual conversation. He's trying to build familiarity and keep a flow that feels natural but consistent. And here's the thing. When a man really likes you, he doesn't only reach out when he wants something. He checks in because he cares. He'll ask if you've eaten, if your day went well, or if you got home safe. That's not small talk. That's affection expressed through consistency. It's in his rhythm, not his words. You'll see that he doesn't let too much time pass before he finds a reason to reconnect. Even if he's busy, he'll make that effort because you've become a part of his thoughts. Sometimes he'll use humor or curiosity to start talking. He might send something random like, you're not ignoring me, right? Or I was just about to say something sarcastic, but I'll behave. It's playful. Underneath, it's his way of keeping that emotional thread tied. He doesn't want the communication to fade, so he builds it through moments that feel light but carry real meaning. Every message is him saying, I notice you, and I want to be noticed by you too. If you stop responding for a while, you'll notice he circles back, trying again with a new topic or a funny line. That persistence isn't pushy. It's his version of effort. Men don't chase what they don't value. He might even pretend it's no big deal, like, you disappeared, ha. But the truth is he missed the connection. That's what communication means to him. It's not just talking. It's a way to feel close to you, even when you're not together. So when he reaches out regularly, no matter how small the reason seems, understand it's intentional. He's not doing it out of habit. He's doing it because you're becoming part of his day. It's his way of building something slowly, of letting you know you matter without rushing the words. When a man's truly into you, he'll always find a reason to stay in touch because silence feels too far away. 5, he becomes a little nervous around you ladies. Don't let that confidence fool you. When a man is into you for real, he's going to fumble a little. He'll laugh too loud, talk too fast, or suddenly forget what he was saying. That's attraction mixed with nerves. And no matter how cool he acts, he can't fake calmness when his feelings are real. When a man really likes you, no matter how confident he seems, a part of him becomes nervous around you. It's not the kind of fear that comes from insecurity. It's the kind that comes from wanting to make a good impression. Even the most self-assured man can lose his cool when he's standing in front of a woman he truly admires. You'll see it in small, almost invisible moments. His words might stumble a little. His voice might shift, or he might laugh awkwardly at something that wasn't even that funny. That nervous energy is the body's natural reaction to emotional excitement. He's not scared of you. He's just overwhelmed by how much he wants it to go right. A man who's into you wants to appear calm and collected. But when emotions get involved, the act starts to crack. You might catch him fixing his clothes a little too often, straightening his shirt, adjusting his watch, or brushing his hair back even when it doesn't need it. That's his nerves playing out through motion. He's trying to stay in control, but his body betrays the fact that he's feeling something strong. Maybe he starts talking too much, filling every silence. Or maybe he says less than usual because he's worried about saying the wrong thing. Both are signs of nervous attraction. The push and pull between wanting to impress you and being afraid to mess up. Sometimes you'll notice him acting a bit different from how he usually is around others. He might be more polite, more attentive, or more careful with his words. That shift in his behavior means your presence has changed his usual rhythm. You've made an impact, and he's trying to navigate that new feeling. Even the confident ones, the ones who seem like nothing ever phases them, start showing tiny cracks when the woman they like walks in. He might make small jokes to hide it or act overly relaxed. But if you pay attention, you'll see it. The way he fidgets, the way his eyes light up when you speak, the way he loses his train of thought for a second. There's also that nervous excitement that makes him want to be near you, but also afraid of getting too close. He'll stand nearby, maybe pretending to be casual, but his body language gives him away. His hands might be in his pockets because he doesn't know what to do with them, or he'll hold onto something like his phone or a cup just to feel grounded. That's what attraction does. It shakes a man's balance. His heart beats faster, his thoughts race, and suddenly he's not as smooth as he thought he was. But that's also what makes it genuine. That awkwardness, that unease. It's not a weakness. It's proof that he actually cares. Even when he tries to act cool, the signs slip through. His voice might drop slightly. His laugh might sound different. Or he might look at you longer than he means to. Sometimes he'll say something and then immediately correct himself, trying to make it sound better. He's not overthinking because he's unsure of himself. He's overthinking because he wants to make sure you see the best version of him. That's what nerves do. They expose the real emotion behind the mask. When a man doesn't care, he's calm, casual, unbothered. But when he's into you, everything changes. His cool starts to fade, and that nervous energy starts to glow around him. It's in his laugh, his movements, his pauses. You can feel it in the air between you. The tension, the curiosity, the hope. Those nerves are his heart's way of saying, you matter to me. And no matter how hard he tries to hide it, that truth always finds a way to show. 6, he tries to impress you. Every man does this. He'll start talking about his goals, his work, his plans, because he wants you to see him as valuable. He wants to be the guy that stands out in your mind. When a man starts trying to prove himself, it's because you've already impressed him. When a man starts to like you deeply, one of the clearest signs is that he begins trying to impress you. It's not always about showing off or trying to be flashy. Sometimes it's subtle, hidden in small gestures that reveal how much he values how you see him. Men are naturally wired to want to be admired and respected, especially by the woman they care about. So when he's into you, he'll unconsciously start putting effort into how he presents himself. He'll talk about his goals, his plans, his achievements, not because he's bragging, but because he wants you to know he's someone of value. He wants you to look at him and see a man who's capable, stable, and worth your time. You'll notice that when you're around, he carries himself differently. He straightens his posture, pays more attention to his appearance, and takes extra care with his words. Maybe he starts dressing a little better, smelling nicer, or making sure he's on time when he knows he's going to see you. That's not coincidence. It's intentional effort. He's trying to show you, without saying it directly, that you bring out a better version of him. Even when he's not consciously aware of it, he's adjusting his behavior because your opinion matters. The thought of you noticing something good about him gives him confidence, and he wants to earn your admiration. Sometimes his way of impressing you comes through the things he does rather than what he says. He might help you out with something you mentioned in passing, offer advice when you need it, or show up when you least expect it just to make things easier for you. That's how a man expresses effort, through action. Words can be easy, but showing up takes intention. He'll look for opportunities to demonstrate his reliability, his kindness, or his strength because he wants you to feel secure in his presence. When a man starts to like you, making you feel comfortable becomes a silent mission for him. You'll also notice how he starts sharing parts of his world with you. He'll talk about his family, his friends, his work, his dreams, because he wants you to see him as more than just a guy. He wants you to understand the man behind the surface. He might invite you to things he's proud of, like a project he's working on or something he's accomplished. That's not just sharing, it's trust. He's opening the door and letting you see what drives him because he hopes you'll be impressed not just by what he does, but by who he is. Even in conversation, he'll make an effort to listen closely and remember the things you say. If you mention something small, your favorite coffee, your favorite color, or a goal you're working toward, he'll bring it up later. That attention to detail is part of how he tries to show you he cares. It's his quiet way of saying, I see you, I hear you. Men often express affection through effort rather than emotion. When he's into you, his actions start aligning with the desire to be someone you can count on, someone who stands out from the rest. Sometimes he'll even push himself harder in life just because you inspire him. Maybe he starts working out more, focusing on his career, or taking better care of himself. That's not about competition. It's about motivation. You become a reason for him to elevate. A man who's truly interested in you doesn't just want to be liked. He wants to be respected by you. He wants to feel like he's good enough for the kind of woman you are. So he puts in effort, not for show, but because your presence makes him want to be better. And that's how you know his feelings are real. When a man's drawn to you, he'll find ways to prove it through what he does, whether it's through small gestures, big plans, or the way he carries himself. He's quietly saying, I want you to see me at my best. His actions become his love language, and impressing you becomes his unspoken goal.